Welcome to the Daily Energize Podcast, where you'll get a jolt of energy and a quick tip to help you conquer your day. Now here's your host, the Prince of Positivity himself, Spencer Jones.
Hey Energizer, welcome to this episode of the Daily Energize, the podcast that is here to give you a jolt of energy and a quick tip to help you live your life to the max, right? In these short 5 to 10 minute episodes. And lately they've been right around 5 or 6 minutes. It's been kind of cool. So hopefully we're helping you get energized and living your life to the max. So thank you for listening. Thank you to everyone who has hit follow or subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. And if you haven't yet, what's going on? Why haven't you? I mean, it's okay. It's sad. But why don't you do me a favor and hopefully yourself a favor, if I can say so boldly, and hit follow or subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. And, you know, if you want to go above and beyond and leave a rating and review, I know not all platforms allow it, but if you could, that would be truly, truly amazing, and I would greatly appreciate it. So, just an ask, right? Just be upfront. It's just an ask. It would be really helpful. So, no pressure, but thank you for all of you who have done it, and thank you for all that will. I appreciate you. All right, let's hop into today's episode. They're short episodes. We don't have a lot of time. So let's dive into today's episode. And that is all about, or today's episode is all about clutter. That's right. Clutter is bringing us down, man. And, you know, I don't know about you. Maybe you're a neat freak. I don't really like that term, but neat freak, right? As in, you just want everything to be organized and clean and all that. Awesome if that's you. Go you. Other people are not that way. They don't mind a little mess. And I don't know if it's like a male thing or a boy thing, but as a kid, growing up, my room was not necessarily the messiest. I've seen messier, but it wasn't necessarily the cleanest either. I'm sure to my parents' dismay. There's only, I think, twice. And I'm trying to be just totally open and honest. There's twice in my life that I remember where there was like a path on the floor to get places. I've never let it get that bad, except those 2 times. Outside of those 2 times, it's never been that bad. However, I was a person who had clutter, just stuff around the room, on my desk, and in piles, right? So I had different piles. Even when I was teaching for a while, I had piles on my desk. And I was organized-ish in those piles. Like, oh, I know I needed this paper or this. Oh, yeah, that's in this pile about halfway down, or, you know, right at the top or at the bottom. I knew where those things were. And then when I cleaned my desk and cleaned my room, I couldn't find anything because I put it back in its quote-unquote proper place, and I got lost, and I didn't know where to find it. Well, as I've been on this journey myself, and this human journey, and learning and growing and working and learning about energy and working on myself, I've noticed that clutter brings me down. I noticed that my energy is less when I have a bunch of clutter around me. And so I've been trying, especially as being an adult and just trying to be cleaner and healthier and happier. Like, I try to have less junk piles around or different, just random stuff. So I try to keep an organized house and office and things like that. But there's still times when it gets cluttered, right? Stuff happens. It's not nearly as bad as when I was a kid, but it still happens at times. And I've noticed when that does happen, my energy goes down. Clutter is an energy vampire. And it's not just for me, because I've talked to some of you about this, and many of you have said, yeah, I've noticed that too, that clutter is an energy vampire for you. So what can we do? All right, well, we just need to clean. Right, let's keep an organized place. Now, I get that clutter happens. It slowly builds up, and all of a sudden it seems like it's there. So we just have to get on top of it. For me, what has helped me a lot is I'll clean it, and then I try to be intentional. I try to do what my parents tried to teach me, and that is, well, just keep it clean, right? Go through it. When something comes in, put it in its proper place right away. When I do that, the place stays cleaner so much longer. So it's when I'm in a rush or I'm lazy and I don't put something away in the proper place. I was like, oh, I'll just set it here. And then I'll just set it here. And then that slowly builds up to end up not being so slowly, but that's how the clutter gets in. But when I take the time to just put it away, those extra 5 seconds, like maybe even 30 seconds if it's something crazy, the place, that room, the whatever it is, stays cleaner, and I have more energy. It's crazy. I should really look into it about how it's such an energy drain. Whether it's just making it feel more, I don't know, it's just sucking up the energy. Like, is it making me feel more crowded, more busy? I don't know. But something about clutter drains my energy. So I'm sharing all of this with you in hopes that you'll just take a look around. Take a look around you. Where's that clutter? How can you clean it up, and when will you clean it up? And I invite you to take on a challenge, as it were, and clean up a space. It doesn't have to be say your whole house is cluttered. Clean up just one area, even if it's a small area. Put yourself in that area and just see how it feels. Do you notice your energy levels change? Yes or no? I notice it's a huge difference for me. And that's been a big driver of me trying to keep my house, my life, clutter-free. It doesn't always happen, right? There's still clutter at times. And I'm working, let me say it this way, I'm working to get better at making sure I put stuff away right away. Is clutter affecting you? Is clutter an energy vampire for you? I know it is for me. I'm betting it is for you too. So take a look around, test it out, and then let's vanquish this energy vampire. All right. I love you. I appreciate you. Have an amazing day. Keep shining bright. And until next time, I will catch you later.